Awesome. Okay, welcome to this. Um, I can't skip this. Never mind. I was clicking my controller. Um, so yeah, still on my phone. I have a computer now, but I just haven't. And I have OBS, and I've got everything set up. I'm just not where my computer is. Um, I, none of my audio recorded for Mother 3. I plan to revisit it and all that other stuff eventually. I keep starting new stuff all the time, and I have another project in the works, but I'm planning on streaming it. And but anyways, so this is Red Mystery Dungeon or Red Rescue Team Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and here comes the quiz. The first time I ever played this game, I don't like being noisy, but the first time I ever played this game, I played Time first. I really love time travel. Um, and I got Chimchar from the quiz. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I laughed a little too much. But the first time I ever played this one, I got Cubone, and Cubone has since become my favorite Pokemon. And uh, I had a Marowak in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and it like tanked everything. I don't like Ghost type's my favorite type. I love Cubone, and so that Marowak was like just a beast. Say, I don't care about being cool. Probably with a joke. Can I focus? Huh. It really depends. I can focus, but I can't. I struggled doing a. I'm gonna go with no, because I struggled having motivation. Why would you ever clean it? Kick the door. I'm a boy. Naive. Fuck you. Okay, I'm okay with that. So that was my first starter in Johto. And the first Pokemon game I ever played mainline was Soul Silver. Uh, first Pokemon game I've ever played was Pokemon Coliseum. So I'm water type. Grass and electric. Bulbasaur. And in Smash Ultimate, I play as Pokemon Trainer, so I thought this would be interesting to just play, I guess. Bulbasaur or Trico? I'm gonna go with Trico. Oh, I don't know what gender he is. I'm gonna go with Mocha for that good old coffee name. But so I had a thought, and it's gone. Oh yeah, like I said, I'll eventually revisit all those other things, and I'm just gonna kind of skim through the story because I've already played this and I suck at voice acting and all that mess. I try to do it, and yeah, I just hate how it sounds. Um, which is weird because when I was in high school, like that wasn't that long ago, just a few years ago, I wanted to be a narrator, and we both had that bulbousy look, like just like we look like bulbs, real shiny, and but I wanted to be a narrator, and I remember trying out for the school. Uh, I don't remember what we call what it was called. Something like the drama team or something like that. It wasn't like it wasn't like it was, they just put on plays like once or like twice, 2 or 3 times a year. One year they did it once because something didn't work out or something like that. And they did the interview, and uh, they do an interview and they do callbacks, and after the callbacks, you go there and you do all that mess. You do your stuff, but I didn't make it past the interview. I guess they just didn't like me as a person or something, and so it ended up being. I ended up just kind of, I guess, giving up because I just didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy acting because I had prepared a monologue for the callbacks just in case did get called back, and I won't say what it was because it's real dumb, and I probably shouldn't have picked that anyways. And I just get real nervous talking in front of people, as you do, and I just didn't enjoy it or anything. Uh, didn't enjoy drama, and and I was already in band, and I already had a bunch on my plate, and I couldn't drive yet because it was like sophomore year, and I didn't learn how to drive till junior year because I didn't have a car and all that mess. And so it became, so I kind of like I didn't abandon that dream, and I would love to be that guy. I have like an old video on here with me doing like it's basically just something I came up with, like a fake movie idea. I just thought it'd be funny to do a teaser trailer for a fake movie. And I would redo it if I could, because it, it it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Really, um, it was funny, sure, but it just there's so many things that could have been different. That would have been way more funny with it. Um, I just call people by their sexual parts, and I could have set up more to do with it if I had actually like paid attention and done something more with it. I could keep going, but he just leveled up and I won't level up, and so that's just something I thought of recently. Was I could have done a whole lot more with it. There we go. I don't remember how to use a set move. I think it's L. No. R. No. Oh yeah, X and Y is on the Game Boy. Um. So yeah, I I think about that sort of thing a lot because I watch a lot of like interviews and stuff. Like Chris Pratt and Aubrey Plaza. Man, I cannot talk. And yeah, and I really like comedians, and I just I and I would that's something I would love to do, is be a comedian in some regard. I'm just really quiet and everything else, and there's not a whole lot of places to do that sort of thing here. You can't really do stand up, and I feel I'd have a lot of work cut out for me. And like I said before, I just don't have motivation in any regard. Um, Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I guess that's that whole thing. I did record another episode of this before, and I talked about basically the same stuff. My audio didn't record for whatever reason. Not sure why. There's something that's why I don't have game audio right now. Is because something about it. Uh, like whenever I try to record my game audio, it'll record my voice, but the game audio is blaringly louder, and you can hear me fine, and you can hear the game audio fine, but I can't change how it sounds. I can't make the game volume lower and it record lower for whatever reason. And so I tested it out, and you could hear me fine as long as I was loud and kept my microphone close to my face. And but this way, I don't have to use a microphone or anything. My phone just picks it up, whatever. And and but when I actually went to record the episode instead of just testing audio to make sure I could hear myself and how to make it work, you just could not hear me at all. Like there was none of my audio. And so and so it was just a huge mess. And I was real upset because I feel like I had a good conversation going, and I ended it like right after I saved it in the house. So, and I talked a lot more and did a lot more stuff, but I died the first go around for whatever reason. Because I was just an idiot, did something stupid. I wasn't paying attention to my health, as you do. But I got side duck instead. But I'm fine with Totodile. I got different questions, so and it looks the exact same house, I guess, because it's just based on types. And I talked about basically the same stuff. Like I said, I play Smash Ultimate, and I do locals, and I've been playing Soul Calibur 6. There's no locals here for Soul Calibur 6, sadly. Ignore that. Subscribe to PewDiePie, but ignore the notifications. And, let me make sure it's still recording. Okay. And, so it was... Oh, man. That thought is gone. Um, uh, yeah. I play Ultimate, and I play Pokemon Trainer and Lucas, mostly. I've heard leaks about 11, which is the code name for Dragon Quest XI's protagonist. He doesn't have a canon name or anything. They haven't had a canon name since like 6, I don't think. And I would love, like, if that's real, if I like that leak or whatever is real, then I am definitely going to be playing as him, and I'll never play as anyone else. I'm sure that's a terrible thing to do for any sort of like any sort of Smash related thing, but I just I, I just love Dragon Quest a lot, and I've thought about playing some of it on this channel besides just 8, and I'll come back to 8, um, as you do. Um, I'll go a little bit longer, and I'm aiming for 20 minutes, I guess. That's kind of the goal, and hopefully it records this time. If it doesn't, well, I guess it won't go anywhere. But like I said, Dragon Quest is one of my favorite game series. I love Fire Emblem as well, and I don't know how to read. I did the exact same thing last time when I was playing Psyduck, and oof. Oh, he said oof. Um, I was just stretching my neck, but it's hard to explain. Um, Back in Melee, I played as Marth, I wasn't very good. I wasn't like professional melee level. Um, and so but right now I'm playing Pokemon Trainer, and that's one of the reasons why I played Mother 3, because I was playing as Lucas, and I thought, well, I've never played this game, and I just kind of want to respect that sort of thing, I guess. And I don't know, I'm really weird about that, I guess. I do have Dragon Quest 11. I might record me playing it. That'd be a really long game. I need to pick some more short term games. I thought about recording me playing Soul Calibur, but I'm not comfortable recording that because I suck at it right now. And uh, I have to hook my Xbox controller, and it's a huge mess. And I don't have like Bluetooth on my computer. I didn't buy a thing to do that, but it runs it well. And I just played Dragon Quest 11 with my keyboard. But the only thing is, I've got my controller, and because I've played through pretty much all the game and the post game, I had just like the final boss post game left. And I'm just kind of running around doing all the side quests before I do that. And but I just could not do part of the side quest is getting legendary sword again, and but I could not win the hammer. I like the race is almost impossible on a keyboard. It feels like for me, I cannot get it to work. I'm working on it. I just can't because the way I have my keys mapped, like I have X mapped to X on the keyboard, and then I have WASD, of course, and so it's hard to move and push X at the same time. I have 5 fingers that do not cooperate. I love the references. It's like they didn't evolve because there's only 2 of them, and they'll never evolve. They're just stuck. I'm gonna have my work cut out for me in the early game. Late game might be a little bit easier. I remember playing Time and the freaking yeah, I know what things do. And I got Chimchar, like I said before, and I'm gonna play the D-pad because this is so freaking awkward. But oh man, I keep losing my train of thought. Like I said, I think I said this earlier. I record in the strangest spots, but during Mother 3, I recorded in the Burger King parking lot, and right now I'm in a church parking lot. I just kind of park wherever and record whenever I have free time. And I guess that's the good thing about having this phone and recording on it. But oh man, what was it going on about? Oh yeah, my fingers and Dragon Quest. And so I got the controller and I downloaded OBS, and I have some plans with some friends to play like Mario Party and all that. So hopefully that'll work out eventually. I'm planning on doing some streaming because I've got like I used to hate streaming. I never had time for it, but watching VODs and all that other stuff, and I like to watch a lot of VODs of like randomizers and stuff. And I do have a plan for a randomizer, and it should be happening soon. Um, I'm thinking about making a Nuzlocke, making it a Nuzlocke, but I'm not entirely sure yet. And it depends how I get that to work out. I definitely want it to be a randomizer. Oh boy. Probably could eat that. Well, is Petra Berry? Yeah, Petra Berry would have fixed it. Well, I'll probably run into a Wonder Tile in this next room. So, yep. Doesn't matter. Oh. Okay. And, oh, one thing I did mention in that other video that I didn't mention here is, or I haven't mentioned here yet, is I do kind of, I'm looking at ways to make my upload schedule work. I'm going to record some stuff before I become fully dedicated to it. Whew. Okay, thanks, bud. And, but right now I'm looking at is like kind of early in the morning. Look, I kind of want to make it early so I can have it, because almost every YouTuber that I watch has it at like afternoon and evening, like right before lunch, right before dinner. And so I kind of want to make it to where it's not that, because I'm sure most YouTubers do it that way. And so I want like a upload schedule that, so you can, so I won't have as many rivals in that sense. And then, not to mention the fact that I'll so I'm looking for something early in the morning. I don't know exactly when, because I know like school, where I used to go to school, starts at like 8, but there's college classes at like 9 and all that mess. And I'm not sure exactly who I'm just trying to target, and I think I'm just going to make something for me, not necessarily for anybody else. And so right now that's kind of the plan, is have one early morning video and probably one late night video. Probably have like a huge time thing in between. Man, using an analog in this is so freaking weird. Like I said before, I should have used should just use my D-pad, but I've already gotten used to this, and I'm trying to basically keep my fingers warm for Soul Calibur. Um, oh, there's something else I thought about is like some of my favorite games from my favorite franchises. Soul Calibur is like one of my favorite fighting games. Um, Soul Calibur 3 was probably my favorite, because I like that tactical sort of thing, and it made it more interesting. And I'm just gonna keep going. Dragon Quest V is probably my favorite Dragon Quest game, but Dragon Quest XI is coming close, because that game is freaking good as can be. And I don't want to like love a game just because it's new. Like I was kind of offset with Ultimate, because I was like, it's a really good game, and it's probably is one of the best Smash games, but it's just the thing is that it I just don't want to like it just because it's new. I don't want to let the hype judge my opinion of what a good game is. Um, like Kingdom Hearts 3 just came out, of course. I'm recording this probably the day of release. I'm probably want to keep releasing videos as I normally do, but just kind of whenever I record them until I get some more backlogged and get a better system going for how to work this out. But I just don't want to let hype like decide if I like a game or not. Kingdom Hearts 3 was one of those things. I was like, oh man, I haven't played I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and the one on the PSP, and that's all I played. And and so I just decided that I'll probably end this episode soon, but I'm gonna finish my thought. So so I decided to wait and see how the reviews came in, and everyone says it kind of sucks. Feels like a huge commercial. I'm not super into Kingdom Hearts. I didn't like one that much. I like the PSP one a lot, but and it kind of shows stuff from the other games. But I didn't want to risk it because I don't have a PS4, so I'd have to go buy a PS4. I have to buy the game too, and then I'd have to. And I invest time in looking into the plot and like catching up because I have no idea what's going on. And then, like I heard it's good to the fans, but it's not good for people that don't really understand. I just wanted to see what it was all about, and so I felt it wasn't my sort of game. And so and that's kind of my whole thing with Dragon Quest XI. Like I love it, and it's new, but I don't want to let it being new and the hype of it make it to where that's the reason why I like it, because oh, it's a new one, so obviously it's my favorite now. I and that's how I feel with Soul Calibur 6 as well, because Soul Calibur 6 is really nice, plays really well, even though I kind of suck at it right now. Um, and some games do that; they just keep getting better and better and better. And even if they're new or whatever else, because at some point, you know, people are going to be like, "Well, I feel nostalgia for this, so I like that," and I don't want that to decide for me either. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is probably one of my favorites, probably because of nostalgia. But it's just one of those games that I feel like I can play and play and play, and I just really enjoy the story and getting into it. But I don't enjoy Fates. I enjoyed it at first because it felt new, but then when I played Echoes, it was like Echoes is just so much better. Like I love Echoes too, and then I started to see like glaring stuff in Fates. And I'm like, oh, it's really fan servicey. But I'm looking forward to Three Houses and all that because of that same reason, because it looks like it's going back to that Path of Radiant style, that more story driven stuff. And I understand the fan service stuff, like, oh cool, you get your own OC, you get big titty anime girls and all that, and I sort of understand it, but it just feels awkward. It just not super into it. Like Soul Calibur, I say I like Soul Calibur, then I chastise Bomb for doing the same thing. Soul Calibur is pretty fan servicey, but it doesn't take itself seriously, and Fates kind of does that. And with the self-insert characters, nobody wants to be hated, but and Robin wasn't loved nearly as much as Corrin was. I don't think I don't think Robin was good either, but he was definitely better. And they just kind of said, let's do that again. And they threw Awakening in the recycling machine, cut it into 3 pieces, and made Fates, it feels like. And it's by no means a bad game, necessarily. It's just not the best Fire Emblem game. And you can disagree with me all you want. That's just my personal opinion on it. But anyways, so I guess that's this. And hopefully the audio recorded. If not, I'm going to be super upset. That's happened a lot lately. The audio just doesn't record, and I'll talk for so long, and I'll keep the video going for a while, and then it's just like, oh no, the audio's gone. This entire thing was pointless. You sat around talking and flipping through stuff for no reason. And you can see that in some of my earlier videos. I just uploaded them anyways because I thought it'd be just something interesting, and I'll revisit them. It's basically just like, hey, you have a save file, and I just don't feel like restarting all this prologue stuff. But this one's pretty short, and I'm only going to restart it once. So hopefully I don't have to do it again. If I do, then I'll figure something out. So anyways, see y'all around. Nah, I don't like that. I'm not doing an outro. Just bye. Oh, wrong thing.